So apparently M3GAN 2.0 is an action hero now.
Seriously?
Yeah. The murder doll that moonwalked into our hearts with a paper cutter is back, and she brought back up. Not a sequel. A genre detour with a head injury. This is M3GAN 2.0, a movie that asks, what if we took everything subtle, clever, and creepily irrelevant about the original and replaced it with generic sci-fi noise? Today, we're diving into a sequel that thinks it's Terminator 2, but acts like Spy Kids 3D. Let's talk about it. Right off the bat, let's address the malfunction in the room. This is not a horror movie anymore.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's a sci-fi action comedy with horror seasoning. Not even horror sprinkles. Horror residue. M3GAN 2.0 wants to be Terminator 2 so badly, it practically sweats liquid metal.
Yes, that's why he needed the glasses.
Director Gerard Johnstone trades in slasher satire for android fistfights, evil CEOs, and military-grade expository dialogue. The tonal pivot is so hard, I think the movie gave itself whiplash. And look, the M3GAN 2.0 inspiration isn't inherently bad. That movie is a classic for a reason, but Terminator 2 earned its shift. M3GAN 2.0 just cosplays it with none of the depth, tension, or logic. Let's talk about the writing, or the disjointed, code-scrambled chaos pretending to be a script.
You did it! Congratulations!
Akela Cooper and James Wan, who helped shape the first film's voice and thematic backbone, are no longer penning the screenplay. This time, Johnstone pulls double duty as director and writer, and it really feels like no one told him, hey, maybe don't contradict everything the first film stood for. The result? A movie that actively betrays its own origin story. The subtle commentary on parenting, technology, and emotional dependency is bulldozed by Amelia, a militarized android built from leftover M3GAN parts. Subtlety? Gone. Allegory? Who? Instead, we get plot points that feel like rejected Black Mirror ideas crossed with Power Rangers lore. Like, Amelia goes rogue, starts killing anyone who ever worked on M3GAN, and somehow that makes her the villain. The plot is like trying to stream 5 movies on one 4G connection.
Oh, I should have never gotten into any of this.
You've got government officials breaking into homes like it's Call of Duty, Suburban Edition, CEOs backstabbing each other like they're auditioning for Succession, a comic relief tech sidekicks returning to not do much of anything, a kid doing martial arts and obsessing over Steven Seagal. Yes, that's Steven Seagal. It's so hyperactive it practically vibrates. There is no breathing room, no development, just exposition delivered at breakneck speed. And somehow, it still finds time to shoehorn in more singing and dancing. You ever watch a sequel that's so desperate to be remembered it keeps shoving memes from the first movie back in your face like a toddler showing you their crayon drawing? Yeah, that. Eventually, yes, we do get the android-on-android action we were promised. But it takes so long, and when it finally happens, it feels like a filler episode of The Mandalorian. The big twist? M3GAN gets put back into a janky, ancient robot body with no Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, which is kind of brilliant, honestly. Low-tech doll with murder sass? I'm in for 5 minutes. But of course, we can't leave her in that clunky chassis. She gets an upgrade, her old body back, and suddenly she's battle ready. Her new coating restricts her from lethal attacks, which raises the obvious question, why didn't they do this in the first movie? It's the kind of logic hole that makes your brain buffer. Like, cool idea, but maybe establish these rules before you need them for the climax. And this brings us to the real tragedy of M3GAN 2.0, it has no idea what it's saying. In the age of AI discourse, this movie had the chance to explore meaningful questions about autonomy, trust, data ethics, and power. Instead, it opts for a vague, confused plea for human-android coexistence. It's like someone tried to copy-paste the ending of Ex Machina and accidentally selected a TED Talk on tech optimism. There's no bite, no warning, no insight. Just a shrug and a, hey, maybe AI isn't so bad if it's polite. And that's not just disappointing. It's cowardly. The original M3GAN had something to say. This one is just here to sell the action figure. So, final verdict. Is M3GAN 2.0 a total malfunction? Not exactly. The performances are still solid. The practical effects? Surprisingly slick. And yes, the Steven Seagal running gag had me questioning my taste in comedy. But the story is overloaded, the tone is scattered, and the themes are left to rot in the recycling bin. M3GAN deserved a smarter upgrade. What she got instead was the cinematic version of Windows Vista. If you want to see M3GAN again, just rewatch the first one. Or at least wait until this one shows up on streaming, where all undercooked sequels go to rest. Smash that like button if you agree M3GAN should have stayed a horror queen. Drop your favorite rogue robot moment in the comments, and subscribe for more movie breakdowns that pull fewer punches than M3GAN in a scrap. Until next time, keep your dolls offline.